Hey, what's up everybody, Danny here, and in today's video I want to share with you how to connect your Thrive lead group form to your email marketing service provider. And so for each form that you set up, you're going to want to connect it to your email marketing service provider. Now, provided you already have your API set up for your service provider, whether you're using ConvertKit or ActiveCampaign, I happen to be using ConvertKit. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today, but it's the same process for whatever other email marketing service provider you're using. So I'm going to click on the leads dashboard, and inside here, I've got several lead groups here. And the one that I'm interested in is WordPress Launchpad for blog content. Now, the great thing about using the lead groups is that if you have a lot of pre-existing content, you can dynamically set forms to show up automatically based on specific rules that you set up. So for instance, I'm just going to show you with this one. I want it to show up on branding and WordPress WordPress and website building categories. So what's really interesting here is that now every post that I have that's tagged, the form is going to show up once it's set up. So if I had 100 forms that were in total between these two categories, and I set this form to show up, instantaneously that's what would be set up. I wouldn't have to go to 100 separate posts to edit those. So that's a huge time saver when you're trying to put together your offers and make them really targeted, right? So here we go. So I'm in here and just showed you my categories here. But what I want to do is I want to connect. So once the form is already created, because this one is, I want to connect by going to the actual form. I'm going to click on it. And in the form, you want to edit it. And when we go to edit, it'll bring us into the menu here of, a trigger of, how's it going to show up. And this one is a light box. So when, content scroll to 25%, and slide it from the top. So I'm going to edit the design. And here's where you're going to specify the form connection. In the actual lead generation widget or element here, I should say, you're going to click on that. And when you do that, you see it say connect form to service. You can click on that. And I already have an API created for ConvertKit. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to select the form that I'm looking for. So in this case, I want to keep it simple. I already have a WordPress Launchpad form. And so I'm just going to click on that and hit continue. But I only have one list right here right now, but you can see when you select this, if you have 10 lists, it'll show up and you just choose the one that you want. So we're going to continue. In the form fields, email required, full name, I just leave it at the default here, and we'll go ahead and hit next. So it gives you some options here as far as what do you want to do with this form. Do you want to reload the page, redirect to a custom URL, show a success notification, switch the state? So we're going to redirect to a custom URL. And in this case, I have a thank you page. Okay, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, and what I like to do is, just double check and make sure that I have the right. Make sure that I have the right post option opt-in action. So I'm just going to go in here and click on that. All right, so get ready to launch a high converting website. You're almost there. So yeah, so this is exactly what the page I want them to see when they opt in. So what I'm going to do is just go on back, and that's okay. We're going to keep that. So now it's all set. All I really need to do right now is hit save. My form is already set up. And then I can go back to my website. I can actually go to, and what you're going to want to make sure that you do is click on display on desktop. You want to make sure that that's set, because if it's not, you won't see it on your desktop as well as your mobile. So you want to make sure that these two are switched on. Okay. And then you go ahead and test it out. So what I'm going to do is go to visit site. All right, now I'm going to go to the blog, and I've got one here for top 3. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Punch in the face. So anyway, this is the light box. You can adjust it so that it comes in smoother, or you can adjust the slide in to go to different from the side of the page, so it's not so in your face. But anyway, that's the way you can do it, or you can make it a form at the bottom of your posts. And yeah, so go ahead and give that a try. If you have, even if you don't have a whole lot of posts and pages up yet, it's a good idea to get into use of best practice of using something like this. It's a powerful tool that will save you tons and tons of time, hours, once you start really building content, and then changing it on the fly, changing the opt-ins on the fly can be very time consuming. So definitely give the Thrive Architect and Thrive Leads a shot if you haven't. I'll go ahead and leave a link below the video, so go ahead and check that out. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified when future videos like this come onto the YouTube channel. So take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.